Sealy is a brand of mattresses marketed and sold by Tempur Sealy International. Sealy draws its name from the city where the Sealy Corporation originally started, Sealy, Texas. History. In 1881, cotton gin builder Daniel Haynes lived in Sealy, Texas, located west of Houston. Haynes began making cotton-filled mattresses for his friends and neighbors. In 1889, he patented an invention that compressed cotton for use in his mattresses. Eventually the mattresses became so popular he was able to sell the patents to manufacturers in other markets. The term mattress from Sealy was coined to describe what was produced. During 1906, after much success as an advertising executive, Earl Edwards purchased the patents and gained manufacturing knowledge from Haynes. Edwards took the name Sealy for his new company and expanded it to a national market. Due to lack of funding for manufacturing, Sealy expanded using a licensing expansion similar to Coca-Cola. By 1920, Sealy had 28 licensed plants and became the first mattress company to expand using a licensing program. During the Great Depression, the mattress industry was hit hard. Sealy lost most of its licensees and narrowly escaped bankruptcy itself. During this time, Sealy consolidated with the surviving licensees and created what is now known as Sealy Incorporated. Sealy operated as a franchisor out of its Chicago headquarters, and its licensees were, under the terms of the licensing agreement, only supposed to sell in a designated trading area that did not conflict with other franchisees. The largest licensee, Cleveland-based Ohio Mattress Company, defied these restrictions and sold into markets reserved for other franchisees. The conflict resulted in Ohio Mattress filing an antitrust suit against Sealy in 1971. The issue was decided 15 years later with a near-total victory for Ohio Mattress. Unable to come up with the $77 million award, Sealy Incorporated and all but one of the other franchisees were forced to sell to Ohio Mattress, and the company became the world's largest bedding manufacturer by sales. Merchant banking firm Gibbons Green Van Amerongen took Sealy private in an April 1989 leveraged buyout, a deal which netted Sealy shareholders $965 million. First Boston made a bridge loan to the buyout firm just as Drexel Burnham Lambert was running into trouble and the junk bond market was drying up, and was stuck with the loan. The failed deal, known as burning bed, led to a dramatic slowdown in leveraged buyouts. Gibbons Green dissolved and First Boston was forced into the arms of Credit Suisse. In 1990, Ohio Mattress assumed the Sealy name that it had acquired when it purchased Sealy Inc. In 1998, Sealy announced that it was moving from Cleveland to the High Point, North Carolina area. Bain Capital and a team of Sealy's senior executives acquired the company in 1997. In 2004, the company was acquired by Kohlberg Kravis Roberts and Ampco, and a team of Sealy management. The deal was valued at $1.5 billion but included significant debt. The company operated as a privately held corporation until 2005. On June 30 of that year, it announced an initial public offering of common stock. The company said proceeds from the IPO would go to paying down debt, funding global operations and paying private equity firm Kohlberg Kravis Roberts to terminate our future obligations under our management services agreement. In September 2012, Tempur International announced an agreement to purchase Sealy for about $229 million. Sealy's corporate headquarters are located in Trinity, NC. Although Sealy's website claims that they are the largest manufacturer of mattresses in the world, Tempur-Pedic had greater revenue than Sealy in 2011. Sealy has 25 U.S. plants and a 17.8% share of the nation's mattress sales. Sealy sells the majority of its mattresses under its three main brands: Sealy Posturepedic, Stearns & Amp, Foster & Bassett. Overseas markets. There are licensees operating in Australia, Argentina, Bahamas, Israel, Jamaica, Japan, New Zealand, South Africa, Thailand and the United Kingdom. In 1995, direct export business began to South Korea. In 1996, Sealy began manufacturing and selling in Mexico. In 2011, Sealy opened its first manufacturing plant in China. The 100,000 square foot factory outside Shanghai is a joint venture of Sealy China, which is owned and operated by Sealy Inc., and licensee Sealy Australia.